Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Joe with Others Electric with another episode of Ask Joe. Um, Others Electric is an electrical company serving Palm Beach County. Um, this channel is dedicated to helping the electrical field and the homeowners, DIYers, learn more about electricity and just general construction and building knowledge altogether. This section is about Ask Joe, which you get to ask questions that you might have about your house or building or maintenance or anything like that. So, welcome. Today is Thursday, April 24th, 2024. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates on different topics. I plan on having code officials and construction professionals, building professionals on the channel to help out with anything that might come up. I've been in the business or been in the construction trade for I don't know since 1999, so 25 years. Third generation electrician, second generation electrician, but our company has 4 generations of electricians in it. And yeah, so that's enough about that. Just like and subscribe. The quote of today is DIY isn't just a hobby, it's a mindset. It's about taking control and not being afraid to fail. Anybody that's a homeowner knows, or anybody that does anything outside their comfort zone knows how difficult it can be to put your neck out there and try something new, or you got a house and it just doesn't make sense to always hire somebody. You want to get out there, you want to do things, you want to learn how to do things. So don't be afraid to get out there and try it, mess it up. And if things go bad, just give us a call here and we'll help you through it. So there's the quote of the day. And today's question is difference between a fuse and a circuit breaker. So we're going to get into that a little bit. It's going to be a quick video because it's already 6:45 in the morning. Just trying to get a video out every day, every morning, get up and do these just to get comfortable with them so, we can better serve the public and get our name recognition out there and help everybody. So first thing we're going to do, let's start with the traffic. I like to do the traffic in Palm Beach County for everybody that's watching, just in case, they decide to watch me instead of their morning news. It's definitely a lot healthier for a mindset to watch us than the news. Learn something instead of all the horrible things that people are doing out there in the world. So the traffic for today, Palm Beach County, going from Pompano, looks like your normal 95 and the Turnpike look clear. Nothing major, nothing out of the ordinary. Your normal slowdowns getting on 95, going east and west. Looks like the B line 710, a little slow. That looks like it's what street is this? It doesn't matter. But east and west is little. You got your normal there in Boynton Beach Boulevard. East and west is a little slow. But getting 95 and the Turnpike, no accidents to report. Just your normal traffic. Let's go up here in Brevard County. Looks like there's a slowdown in 95 just about at Grant going northbound. Looks like there's a stoppage. It doesn't say what it's from. No pictures have been posted. So that's just north of Heritage Parkway, St. John's Parkway, heading north. A little bit of slowdown there. And then everything else looks really good. Let's check the weather. Looks like it's going to be clear today in South Florida. Let's go with our hourly. No rain right now in Palm Beach County. It's 59 degrees. Partly cloudy with a high of 79. Partly cloudy at about 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. All right, so let's get back to here. The difference between a fuse. So we're talking about today, what is the difference between this type of fuse, which which is common. Difference between fuses and circuit breakers. The main difference between these two is, one, the circuit breaker you can reset, and the fuses you can't. I don't know if you remember these older type fuses right here that you have to, they'd blow, you'd have to unscrew. You'd only have like maybe 4 or 6 of them in your house. They stopped using these in the 60s. So if you have a house that's older than, built, in the 70s or 80s, you probably have the standard fuse box type. So you might have these if you got an older house, but a new house is going to have, it's going to have your new type breakers. Your panel probably looks like this, and if you have an older house, it looks like this. Here's your main in a fuse box. This has got bigger fuses in it, and these are your individual circuits for your ranges or your outlets or your lights are here. And the problem with these were that they're a little bit harder to do when a fuse blows, the power's out. It takes a little bit of skill and guts to get up with a lantern. I say lantern because that's probably what they used back then. You'd have to get up, you'd have to go over there, you have to unscrew the old fuse. First you have to find out which one it was, so you'd have to try to shine a flashlight or get your lantern out there and see which one was blowed out. It would be difficult to do because it's hard to see if the power's out, so a lot of times you just pull them and replace everyone with a new one. And if there was a dead short, that was blowing up in your hand. It wouldn't explode, but it would, it would short out again while you're doing it. And it's, it's a little scary. So, so that's why they changed to these. Now, I will say there's more protection. You can get more protection with a fuse than you can a circuit breaker, because the fuses you can get, let's just say if you've got like a piece of equipment that you don't want to overheat, like a motor, you can get fuses that have temperatures in them, and it can trip or open up the circuit and protect the piece of equipment better than a standard breaker, because standard breakers, it's designed for opening up, it's not designed for saving equipment at all. It's going to only open up when that breaker reaches a certain limit. And if you got a motor that's going bad slowly, it's not going to save that motor. But fuses you can get with different types of technologies in it, like thermal overloads, that'll protect circuits better. But for the standard house, the breakers are the way to go. And if you got an expensive piece of equipment, you want to put something on there as a secondary protection, like a surge protector, or like thermal overloads. Like I just put in a very expensive irrigation pump at my house, and I put thermal overloads on it because I want more protection for the pump if it goes bad, not just a circuit breaker, which is just going to keep letting it go bad. I'm going to know before hopefully the pump gets destroyed. So so they stopped using these panels in the 60s, and they went to this more standard after that. So, and these are easier to reset. If there's a problem, you just go over there and you just turn it off and flip it back on. You don't have to open anything up. You don't have to touch anything. It's more safe. It's easy. And if it doesn't open up, and also too, you can get more circuits in them. So these circuits over here in the old fuse panels, you might have half your house on one fuse, just because there wasn't a lot of room. There's not a lot of circuits in here. If you look, there's 12 circuits in here. If you look over here, there's 30. So that means you can break things up more and get things on less of a circuit to have a better chance of, if something goes bad, it's only a certain portion. And you can, break it down smaller, where this, you'd have a lot on one fuse. So that's the difference. It's just the ease of resetting. These are a lot easier. The breaker boxes, today's, standard breakers, circuit breakers, are a lot easier to reset. But if you have a problem, these are a lot. If the breaker does go bad, most people have to call an electrician, open up the panel, and replace the fuse box. So, all right, everybody, that's today's video. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to give us a call. Hit us up in the comments if you have any questions. Even if you want to say I'm doing something wrong and I don't know what I'm doing, that would be cool too. I like any feedback. Help us out with this channel. We're a family business in Palm Beach County, and we're trying to grow, and we're trying to get our name out there. So I appreciate any help you guys got. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and don't be afraid to get out there and do it yourself. Have a good day.